Ooh, what's up, nerds and geeks? My name is OMGWTF, LOL FTW BRB. Welcome back to more Total Extreme Wrestling 2016. We are playing as the WWF in the year 2001. More importantly, we are booking the invasion angle. We'll be running Sunday Night Heat tonight. Of course, it is Thursday, not Sunday, but you saw Nitro. I'm assuming you know why this is going up. I'm not going to explain it again. But I will mention that No Mercy will not be uploaded today with Sunday Night Heat. I know that's usually a norm. I know I usually upload them together because Sunday Night Heat's the show before the pay-per-view is usually tied into the pay-per-view because back in the day they were filmed on the same night. In fact, it was filmed live, I believe. Either way, let's not get off topic there. But yeah. It's not going to be uploaded on the same day, but this show still does tie in with Sunday Night Heat, so they're still kind of on the same day. It's just they're not going to be uploaded on the same day, so I think you get where I'm going with this. Either way, it is everybody's favorite show, by the way, mine at least. I know a few other people. Maybe not after tonight, though, because we got an angle that I am sorry that I had to book. But it had to be done. We did have a locker room incident, by the way, before the show. Stone Cold Steve Austin passed along tips on psychology to Rhino, so that'll help him in his match with Triple H. Let's hope, at least. Let us go ahead, man. So we open it up at night with the solid D42. Hell yes. The fans were very enthusiastic, apparently. They're like, oh, man. Either way. We'll get into that in a second, but solid 42 D rating here. We open up with Head Chop. They make their way down to the ring, of course. They're ready for their match against Justin Incredible and Jamie Noble, who, of course, are now making their way down to the ring. But they take the time to grab the mic while they're making their way down to the ring. And Justin Incredible says, well, here it is. No Mercy Day. No Mercy Day. And I don't know if you boys heard the good news. And then Noble says, tell him the good news, Justin. Well, in honor of No Mercy, tonight's Sunday Night Heat will be contested under Extreme Rules. And it sucks to be you two today, because you two are looking at two rednecks who know how to use anything to their advantage. And then Noble takes the mic and he says, revenge tastes a lot like sushi, huh, Justin? And then Incredible laughs at the joke and he says, sure does, Jamie. Let's get him. And then they get in the ring, the match starts, and yes, every match will be contested under Extreme Rules, just like the pay-per-view, except one because I stupidly just remembered I did not make it the Extreme Rules match, but it doesn't really matter too much. Of course, the crowd wasn't too happy about this, but it's Sunday Night Heat, and I'm not too worried about it. That leads us into our match, though. That is going to help the crowd get a little better here. Could have been a better match if we did have the crowd a little bit hyped up more. But I'm not worried about it. It's still got a 57 C-, which that's not bad at all. So we might have had a solid C rating here, to be honest. And about that had subpar wrestling and a little heat to it. Head Chop goes on to defeat Noble and Credible in the Extreme Rules match in 8 minutes, 9 seconds when Snow defeats Credible with the snowplow. So we have fun here. I'd imagine kendo sticks, maybe even a return of Head. Who knows? Either way, I'm going to have to change their tag team finisher to be called Head Chop, which is, I just imagine, pretty much a chop to the head or something. Who knows? Either way, Funaki over here with an impressive 50 rating. I mean, that's not impressive because it is the lowest in the match, but I'm impressed by it, considering he's an enhancement talent. I expect like 40s, maybe even 30s, bad, but 40 maybe. But 50, not too bad. Al Snow with a 64. Noble still impressing me to this day with a 57. We're going to get behind Jamie Noble at some point after the invasion angle. Mark my words there. And Credible with a 52. Gained heat for the rivalry that honestly is probably over after this. Incredible hogging all the improvements tonight here. Come on, Credible. Pass some of that along to my buddy Funaki and maybe even Al Snow. And Noble. Oh, whatever. He's the one that was one of the worst, so Even though Funaki was the worst, but still, whatever. Credible, improving in both flying and performance. So there you have it there. Ah, boy, here it is. Here it is, nerds and geeks. The moment we all been waiting for. The second I said in the opening segment where I said, I'm sorry I had the book and angle in. Here it is. So backstage, Molly just walks out of the locker room, and she's surprised to see, because Gregory Helms is standing right there, and Molly's just like, whoa, damn it, Helms, how many times do I have to tell you to back off? And Gregory responds saying, Molly, why do you keep denying our chemistry? Our destiny. Our destiny? Yes, to be together. And once I beat Spike tonight, you'll see. And then Molly says, look, I don't know what kind of fantasy world you live in, but even if you beat Spike tonight, that doesn't mean I'm going to run off with you. It still won't change how I feel about you. And then Gregory says that maybe this will. I don't know. I'm just going to go ahead and put it in there, but I'll have you guys know I'm not the biggest fan of these. Oh, the guy surprisingly kisses the girl. You know, it still kind of comes off as, oh, that's a little bit, that's a no-no. But either way, Helms does indeed go ahead and surprise Molly with the kiss. And at first, classic, oh no, you kissed me. And then they're like, oh, I don't like you. They're trying to push you off. And then they're all of a sudden like, ooh, I enjoy this actually. And they're getting a little into the kiss. And then that's when Molly pushes him off, finally realizing what the hell she's doing. And I even put it in there saying, sorry, N and G, nerds and geeks. And then Gregory responds saying, see, I told you our chemistry. But before he can even finish the word chemistry or whatever the hell he's even trying to say, Molly smacks him right across the face and storms off because she's kind of pissed. I mean, come on, you went in for it, dude. Either way, though, who knows? No. A little bit of a tease. Who knows? What are we doing there? 69C+, probably going to be the match of the night if I'm going to be completely honest here. Hugh Morris, like I've said, I've noticed before, he's got a little bit of a minor negative going on for him, so I kind of want to get that up. And why not on Sunday Night Heat? Especially since I don't think Canyon and Morris are going to get on the show since we have quite a lot of matches. In fact, I forgot to do something off camera, so I'm going to have to suck it up and show you guys what I'm going to have to do because, well, Sunday Night Heat, we do it live. Hugh Morris goes on to defeat Perry Saturn in a match that had decent wrestling, but not much way in heat, with the powerbomb in 9 minutes and 45 seconds. Morris with a 70 over Perry Saturn's 66, so good for Hugh Morris here. Not a bad match, guys. Saturn's also improving in performance, which I believe we do have some plans coming up for Perry Saturn in the future here soon, so that's good. We then go to a 87B+ rating as we just get a freestyle segment here where the announcers, Jim Cornette, Michael Cole, and Taz, give a health update on Ric Flair after the brutal beatdown that Ric Flair suffered at the hands of The Undertaker on Nitro. Cole was pretty weak, which is unfortunate. It did deserve better announcing and color commentary, but it got the crowd interested again, so I didn't know you guys weren't interested. I mean, come on, you like the Hugh Morris match. We then move on to a 75B- here. The Ric Flair was a tie-in to No Mercy, as is this segment. Another freestyle here where Mean Gene is attempting to get an interview from the Giant, so of course he's like, hello there, fans, blah, 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 doing his whole shit. I meant to say shit. How's that word pronounced? The whole shit. It's like, it's not shit. That's what it sounds like I'm saying, but it's like, get your shit in or something. I don't know the frickin' word, but you know what I'm trying to say. He's saying his old gimmick pretty much. And the Giant's pissed. He, got kind of embarrassed on Nitro when Kane appeared. And he's just ready for Kane. He's ready to take him on. That might be the opening match. I don't even know. I'm literally telling you the truth there. I don't even know if that's going to be the opening match or not. I have no idea about that, but who knows, maybe I will make it. 75B- here. That's kind of unfortunate, especially since Mean Gene was not rated in this segment, and the Giant was rated on Menace, so that's, come on, what is this? Hold on. I guess it was too short, but it's 2 minutes, come on. Didn't need anything else. As we move into our main event of the night with a 58 C- here, and about that had subpar wrestling and little heat, Gregory Helms does indeed go on to defeat Spike Dudley in 10 minutes, 5 seconds by pinfall with the Vertebreaker after being turned on by Molly Holly. Molly indeed, I guess, changed her feelings after the kiss and turns heel, going on to turn on her boyfriend. So she got a high society gimmick, which unfortunately is below average, which is unfortunate, but it was a complete success. So there you have that. Molly is presumably going to be joining Gregory Helms here, and spoiler report, she is. I mean, they had excellent chemistry. I really had no choice. Spike Dudley, the one time I needed you to... I mean, I guess I don't really ever need you to not be better than Gregory Helms, but it's like... every time... Gregory Helms has always been 1 point ahead of Spike, and now Spike's like, aha, I'm going to be, if you're taking my girlfriend, I'm going to be 1 point. It's like whoever Molly's with gets the, shit end of the deal here. Either way, Spike with the 54 and Gregory with the 53. You know what else is weird? Why is it always 1 point? These two are like neck and neck of each other. Might make them a great rivalry. That kind of ends the feud too, since we can't really move on with this, since that's the third time we've done that. Either way, Spike is improving in performance with a 58 C- to end the show, with a solid 64 C to get the overall rating here. We use Funaki and Jamie Noble far too much on the show, and I say, they got a 57. That's not bad. Calm down. And how do we use Funaki too much? He was in one match. Just because of timing? Get over it. You'll love Funaki at the end of the day. He's great. What is this? Oh, he's out of shape. I got a little worried. Uh-oh, bad news. I see bad news. We'll get to that in a second, though. Jerry Lawler is out of shape. It is said to have been upset by recent online criticism of his physical appearances. Photos circulated last night showed that the 51-year-old appears to have put on some weight, leading to remarks of him being flabby. Whether this will result in some increased gym time remains to be seen. So he's a flabby middleweight. Flabby the King Lawler. Heat, whatever, did their thing. NWA in the TNA Impact Zone. Let's calm it down a second here. AJ was the show stealer. Fit Finley, the show stealer for OVW, or I guess a Star Show, I should say. Look at this. It said it outshone some of the bigger companies. Look, good for you guys. And D-Lo, pretty much the same people as always. There have been rumors. Look at they're doing good, I guess. I guess they're gonna be bringing in a lot of people. Good for them. But here's the bad news. Oh, we got two bad newses. AJ Styles is can we talk? Is reported to have sustained a cracked tailbone. Ooh, that's bad, I bet. While wrestling last night, initial reports are sketchy, but it's believed he will... What? He will not be taking time off? A cracked tailbone? Are you kidding me? Nah, man. I guess he just was like, nah, I finally got a world championship. I'm not... I mean, he's finally... What am I talking about? He's like 22 years old. But still, first title he's won. Jesus, dude. Doesn't tell you how long he's out for, does it? No, it doesn't. That's intense. Well, we'll get to his match in a second, but big trouble in Little New Japan. Oh no! I thought they were doing good. It was always saying they were looking to expand. What? I'm sorry? Did Hulk Hogan wear you thin? How much money did he take from you guys? What am I looking for? Size. Well, their popularity really isn't that big in Japan. Never mind, that's tracking their importance. I'm sorry. Not their popularity. Wrong thing. They're close to national. But have they been losing popularity? They have been. Look at this. 82, and now they're down to 79. That's a shame. Shame, shame, shame. Looking to release several wrestlers in the near future, insiders say that the company's recent decline in fortunes means that they need to cut back on expensive wrestlers if they are to survive, and the very top stars may be fired in the next week. Ooh, that's crazy. Either way, though, here comes my favorite segment of Sunday Night Heat. Let's check out the developmental companies, starting with HWA since it seems like they did the worst of the week. So we got a 48 D plus rating of a show here. That's not too bad. We opened up the night with BJ Whitmer defeating Easy Money, who I believe Easy Money is under contract with us, with a 33 rating. We then go on to a confrontation with the legendary Terry Funk, who is a trainer down in HWA, and Shannon Moore, who is a developmental star, with a 49 rating. Rory Fox, the Cruiserweight champion, who is not under contract with us, defeated Cody Hawk, Matt Striker, and Corporal Cajun to retain the Cruiserweight Championship with a 36 rating. So the only star in there that is under contract with us was Corporal Cajun. And then we go to a 43 rating with Shannon Moore, I believe Chris Coyler's his name, and Sick Boy defeating Evan Courageous, Johnny the Bull, and either Charlie or Russ Haas. I have no idea who that was. So Shannon, Courageous, Johnny, and the Haas is definitely under contract with us. I'm not sure about Chad Coyler, and I don't believe Sick Boy is. And then D'Lo Brown in the main event with the best rating of the night, 51, goes on to defeat Race Steel to retain his HWA Heavyweight Championship. I also believe Race Steel is under contract with us. So there you have that. OVW's next, which gets a 53 C-. Again, not bad. So Johnny Spade opens up the day, or the night, whatever you want to call it, defeating Slash by countout. I'm not sure if either of those two are under contract with us. Got a 42. Randy Orton defeating Sly Scraper by countout. That also got a 42. I believe both Randy and Sly Scraper, for now, is under contract. Sly Scraper, I believe, is on his way out. Fit Finley with the match of the night goes on to defeat Flash Flanagan with a 57. And then the two men who just teamed on Nitro, I guess the loss was too much for them as Nick Dinsmore goes on to defeat Rob Conway with a 53 to retain his OVW Heavyweight Championship. And then we ended off with NWA Wildside with a solid C rating with a 59. We open up the night with a 48 as Jason Cross and Onyx go on to defeat Chris Harris, I'm assuming, and James Storm. Look at that. America's Most Wanted to retain the NWA Wildside Tag Team Championship, so I believe only Onyx is under contract with us. That's impressive. Look at that. I wonder if... Are they under, like, as a team, or did that just happen? I might check that out. In fact, can we do that right now? No. Can't right there. We then go... Oh, that was a 48, by the way. I don't know if I said that. We then go to a solid 50 rating here with Caprice Coleman going over Jeremy Lopez to retain the NWA Georgia Junior Heavyweight Championship. I don't believe either of them are under contract with us. Sean O'Hare made his debut and lost. Solid 60 rating as the Cat, Ernest the Cat Miller, goes on to defeat Air Paris and Sean O'Hare. What a shame he lost. And then to end off the show, AJ Styles defeats Adam Jacobs to retain his NWA Wildside Heavyweight Championship with a solid, or not a solid, I guess it could be. If it ends at a 0, I guess that can be considered solid. But either way, 70 rating. And this is where AJ got injured. I wonder if there's any beef between them. So I want to go and check out NWA really quick. I want to see if AJ Styles has any beef with Adam Jacobs. In fact, I guess we could just check it here. No, it doesn't say they have any beef with each other, so they're cool. They're cool. Who else was I wanting to check? Well, it's a shame that Sean O'Hare just lost. It's just like, hey, here's your most popular star. By the way, enjoy your debut match losing. I mean, I'd imagine Paris took the loss, but look at that. He still got a solid, got a 60 rating. Look at that. Pretty much, well, this is the exact same rating, but not bad, guys. What did I want to look at before, though? Oh, James Storm and Chris Harris. I wanted to see if they have a... They don't. It just happened. The game just so happened to put them together. That's interesting. Yep. Flabby Jerry Lawler, and AJ is injured. We knew that already. So, something I said I'm going to have to do on screen. One of you brought up that my card was pretty packed. I believe it's 14 matches to be exact. And it got me thinking maybe they were right. Maybe 3 hours isn't enough time. So I'm going to go ahead and give it the extra 30 minutes. And yeah, who knows? Maybe it'll be enough time. Maybe I did overbook the show. But we'll see. We get extra time for the pay-per-view as well, so I'm not too worried about it. Oh, Nitro aired. A 44.11. Okay. Uh-oh. HWA and JAPW, Bad Blood. Brock Lesnar's hot property. Doesn't surprise me there. Very high on JC Daz. Why? What is it? I mean, the Boogaloo Crew. I don't know why they're so high on him. Uh-oh. Rico's contract's ending. Ooh, are we gonna have to let him go? We're gonna keep that there for now, but once Friday's over, we're gonna see if he's made any development. Not Friday. Once Sunday's over, we're gonna see if he's made any development. And well, if he hasn't, then he might be getting cut, especially because he's up there in age. I don't know if I can book Rico as well as WWE did. I'm just saying. I don't know if I'm that good. Hey, Juice and Liger goes to M-Pro. So he works for both New Japan and now M-Pro, whatever that is. Balls Mahoney's rising. Definitely gonna shortlist Balls. Oh, he's already on my shortlist. Look at that. Already did. Corey Nakayami is leaving All Japan or whatever AJW is, and then Sin. Not sure who Sin is. She doesn't look familiar to me at all, but she works at OVW. Sin is dating Wrathchild. Wrathchild. Interesting. Who are you? Oh! Yeah, I could totally see Sin and Wrathchild. You know what? This guy's not... He looks kind of cool, to be honest. I'm going to shortlist you, Wrathchild. And your tag team partner, too. Meh. What's your kill switch? What are you, Lucha Underground? Oh, my lord, kill switch. What a picture. What... Wow. That's a handsome man. Nothing else of special importance here. I guess we can go ahead and end the... Ooh! I do want to check one thing out. What the hell? Oh, it's Halloween! This is the first time I've actually seen it. That caught me off guard. Happy Halloween! I didn't even know. Look at all this. Can we click them? Yeah. That's awesome. That's really cool, actually. Alright, cool. Caught me off guard. Phew. Did Hogan have a match? No, he did not. We did have a brawl involving Tatsumi Fujinami. Oh, yeah, there he is. Hulk Hogan and Chono. Then Super J went on to defeat Tetsuhiro Kurado for the New Japan, or to retain the Wrestling Spirit Championship, whatever. Then a backstage segment with Chono and Nagata. They're really using Chono a lot. And then Nagata and Chono with a brilliant match. 96. Good job. Still got a B, though, so whatever. Road Warrior's back. Look at that. Made the surprise announcement. I'm returning to the wrestling business, baby. But he's out injured. What? He says he's coming back. But he's out injured. For how long? 29 days. Temporary soul separation. What the hell happened? Did the Grim Reaper take his soul? Giza Gallman Jr., who I have no idea. But he's going out and trying it out for MMA. Good for you, dude. Sylvester Turkai. It's a good thing you're getting the hell out of here then, I guess. Has publicly revealed that he's accepted an offer for an MMA fight under my... Did I approve of this? You're still one of a superstar. In a few months' time, it is expected that he will start his camp in 8 weeks and will be away from wrestling for several months in total. That's fine, because I think you're on your way out. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, he's leaving. So I don't care. I'm sorry to say, but I don't. Before we end off this episode, oh, look at this. We got some things here. Anybody don't care. Shane? What? Why? Annoyed at booking of a Nitro angle. What the hell? What did I do wrong? Alright, Shane. Dad, I'm annoyed that you booked the angle the wrong way. Yada, yada, yada. Son, I'm sorry. Yada, yada, yada. Here's a total of... Go down. I don't want to pay him that much. Jesus. What the heck? What is that? I'm not taking anything less than 16,600. No. Closer? Too far. $10,000. Does that help you out? That whet your appetite, son? Get out of my face. You sicken me. Yeah, you should have some minor morale issue, Flabby. So, Chronic and K-Quick are out of here tomorrow. Check out storylines. Okay? Yes? Everything looks good going into it, so we can end this with, of course, Head Chop looking good. And storyline, bada boom. And storyline, poor little Spike getting the shit end of the deal there. Alright, alright. Alright, not too shabby. One thing I do want to do, before I even forget this, is take Molly off of Spike. Take Spike off of Molly. Add Gregory Helms. We don't know how they work together, to be honest. Like, we know Molly managing Gregory works well, but we don't know if Gregory managing Molly works well. But there we have it. And because Molly is now a heel, she looks too innocent in this picture. I did go ahead and double check to see if we had a picture that, in my opinion, would fit her. And I think this one works well. So, heel Molly Holly, everybody. With Gregory Helms. I like it a lot. That's going to be the end of this episode, though. I hope you guys have enjoyed. If you have, do me a favor. Leave me a comment, like, and subscribe if you haven't already. And as always, my name is OMG WTF LOL FTWBRB, and I will see you guys for No Mercy. The much anticipated No Mercy. So until then, you guys have a wonderful day. Enjoy.